Okay, so last week we released the queen into this hive, and this week, I'm going to make sure she's okay. I already found a bunch of ants in here, so that kind of stinks. I can see that they're filling in the gaps with what is called propolis. It's like kind of like their cement, kind of keeps everything together. So we're just going to see how they're doing today. Make sure the queen should be laying eggs, so I'm going to check for that. And yeah, we'll see how we go from there. Alright, so the backboard gets moved today as well, and it's probably going to be stuck. There we go. Hello, girls. Don't mind me. Yeah. Hey, they're just hanging out on the backboard right now. I'm going to go ahead and move this all the way to the back and open up the whole hive. Scoot all this back there. Oh yeah, lots of good comb in here. And they're all the way to the back. So this is pretty cool. They have done a lot of work. So I see it filled with sugar water and some pollen, which is good. And the bees, they don't really do a good job of keeping the ants away. I guess they don't really think they're a threat. Yeah, lots of good comb going there. I'm looking for the queen, but I'm very new to this, and finding one queen bee amongst 10 to 15,000 bees. Oh, I don't know if you can see that, but the top there, you know, I hate to say it, but I think that's capped honey already. Or maybe they're just capping the sugar water, I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask my bee guy about it, but they are working hard. And again, as long as you don't squish them, they're pretty content. Ooh. All right. And I just messed up some of their comb over here on the side because I forgot to detach it from the side. So they are definitely capping at the top. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna try to do this without breaking anything. But all this right here, that's all capped stuff. And again, not sure if that's just capping off sugar water. At this point, I think it is, because it's way too soon to be building honey. But that's a good sign. It means that they're working their hive. So good stuff there. I'm going to scrape away this comb. And they will likely sorry. I'm trying to get this comb out of there without pissing them off too much. Here, let me get the smoker out. They're getting a little agitated with me. Just a little. But again, I can see them filling and capping off some of the comb at the top of the hive. That's typically what they do. They will lay eggs towards the bottom of the comb and then keep some stores of honey and nectar and whatnot on the top. See? They are busy. I don't see a queen yet, but that doesn't mean anything because I'm not very good at finding them anyway. So, but lots of pollen. I'm looking for eggs, and I think I see some. They're very tiny, but they look like basically like little grains of rice, just really tiny. So they're kind of hard to see, but as long as there are eggs, then that means there's a queen, and that means that the queen is doing her job and the workers are doing their job, and all is good. So again, just looking for that queen. I mean, that was one thing I was worried about, was being able to find the queen, because she is tiny. Well, she's not tiny, she's actually the big one. That's how you find her. But there's 10,000 bees in here. Okay, I definitely see eggs, so that is awesome. So she's been out a week now, and she's working. So she's laying eggs. There's a couple drones in here, but no queens so far that I can find anyway. And like I said, you can tell they really don't care about me. And as long, again, I'm probably going a lot slower than most beekeepers because I'm so new. But generally speaking, if you go nice and slow and, don't purposely make them angry, they don't really care about you. They care about honey, they care about nectar, they care about their queen. Outside of that, we're just if anything, an inconvenience. But yeah, I see a few drones milling about, and I see eggs. So again, queen's doing what she needs to do. So far, this hive is doing well. See, they've already cleaned out this honeycomb that I accidentally broke off, and they'll just put it back into another one. The comb that I broke off, they will repair. No harm, no foul. The other thing I'm looking for is to make sure that they're not building comb between